Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is your host Eclipse Down Bad, and today we are finally back again with another airline review. Today we are actually reviewing Jet2 Airways at their Stansted Airport, and before we get started, please like and hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So first of all, we have to talk about the airport as usual. This airport is honestly amazing to say the least. The exterior of this airport is simply beautiful, especially with the lighting surrounding they have added all around. And this airport is honestly breathtaking and gave off such like a grand impression to me when I first joined the server to see like this shit slowly load in. I was like, god damn, bro. The interior was a bit lacking when you first enter, but doesn't stay that way, as you guys will see soon in the video. I basically went ahead and asked for an economy ticket at check-in, since you know I'm poor as fuck. Hey, but the staff team here at Jet2 was nice enough to upgrade me to priority free of charge, so shout out to Jet2 for the free upgrade, alright? Go check them out in their Discord server / group link will be listed down in the description down below, alright? And now we move past security and get into the meat and potatoes of the airport, bro. As I previously said, the general front desk / check-in area wasn't that impressive, but that all changes as soon as you walk past security, no cap, bro. Like, I was so damn surprised at the transition that I had to make sure that I was at the same airport in the same game, and to make sure I wasn't I just kind of refused to believe that this is the same airport, and I thought I was tripping, bro. Like, I honestly thought the rest of the interior was going to be like the front section of the airport, but it was completely different in a really good way. And I could tell they made huge efforts to make this airport fun to explore for passengers, especially with the way how it's laid out in this curvy floor plan, as you guys are seeing in the vid. The stores they made and used are just amazing as well, top-notch shit. And each store was fun to walk through and explore. Like, some of it is just unique ass shit, especially the clothing stores seen throughout the airport. That was definitely some top-notch shit, and like some of the best I've seen so far in Row Air, no cap. Like, the drip there wasn't no like Roblox t-shirt or like shirt you could just like take off from Roblox. It was like an actual 3D fucking model, right? And the restaurant near the end of the airport was also fucking amazing. Also one of the best restaurants from an airport in Row Air as well, no cap. Like, it could honestly pass as a lounge, and I honestly wouldn't even be disappointed in the slightest, bruh. Speaking of the lounge, I kind of fucked up. I honestly couldn't find it during the actual review. I was searching for it, and I just thought the restaurant was the lounge, right? But I was just kind of sped and just missed it somehow. Fortunately, my friend Jacko, also a staff here at Jet2, was able to provide us with a few pictures of the lounge. So here you go, here's some of the pictures. And for what I'm seeing, it's also well built, and I regret just being so dumb and not finding it during the actual review. Then we had to get to our gate to board the aircraft, and this is probably one of the most interesting segments of the entire flight, right? The shuttle system they have, it may sound really simple, but they did like an amazing job implementing the system, and I loved the ride with how it went underground and took us to a new detached like portion of the airport with all the gates. And this ride truly showed how huge this airport was. Like, the entire shuttle was going at like a pretty decent speed, right? And it still took us a few minutes in real time to reach the gate. That's how big this airport truly was. Like, in general, I feel like this airport gets like a 9 out of 10 in my book. It was fun, especially really fun to just explore the entire place throughout the review. And I'm gonna be honest and just say my computer actually crashed the first time when I visited this airport, and that my computer fan during the actual recording was running at like well over 100%. Just to make sure my shit doesn't go kaboom halfway through the recording. Like, my fans, bro, that shit, holy fuck, it was loud, bro. It sounded like a whole jet engine, no cap. And moving on, the aircraft itself was well made, especially with the exterior and delivery of the plane. I actually really liked the design. The interior was simple, but it was still nicely done, you know. Not everything has to be like too like overly complicated. But I do have a complaint with the interior, and I just wish that there was like a few more things to fidget with, like, I don't know, I guess like trays, or basically something to click or interact with / play around with inside the plane, right? It was just like I said, the design itself wasn't bad. I know it's like Jet2 is meant as like affordable airline, so I guess they're trying to stick to the realism, so I don't mind that, but I feel like they should still make like some things interactive, if you guys know what I'm saying. But overall, the plane is still very nice and very pleasing to look at. Have to give it an 8 out of 10 in my book, 7 to 8 out of 10, alright? The food model was also above average in my opinion. I honestly don't have much to say about it. I just feel like they could improve the most with the food models during this flight. It doesn't look bad or anything, but there's like nothing to ride home about with the food model in my opinion. It was like kind of forgettable, if it makes sense. It's definitely not the worst I have seen in Roll Air, but it's definitely like not the best. I would say it's like average, above average. All in all, I think the food model gets, I'll have to give it like maybe a 6 out of 10, 7 if I'm pushing it, you know. But all in all, I would have to give this entire flight, I'll say at least an 8 out of 10. I really did enjoy my time throughout this flight, especially exploring the airport and just taking in all the details and stores they have to show off to the passengers. Like, to be honest, I wasn't even mad that there were some delays to the flight, which there was, because I was just spending my time exploring the airport and exploring the game and checking out how big this shit was. So honestly, I wasn't even mad at that. And you guys know what's my like policy when it comes to big airports, is that I'd rather have like a small airport with a lot of details over a big airport with no details and nothing to do. And I feel like this airport embodies like the best of both. Whereas like it's big and grand and it leaves like an amazing impression behind. And it's still very well made on the interior, and it's all like they did really well with the spaces, with basically what they had to work with. And honestly, I'm gonna just stop myself from talking about the airport because I could, to be honest, I could spend an entire day talking about it, but you know what, let's just move on. The aircraft, like I said, was also very nicely done and just pleasing to look at in general. Like I had tons of fun taking thumbnail pictures of it for this vid, and that's honestly something I do enjoy about Roll Air when I go on flight reviews, is taking thumbnail pictures of the aircraft, because like some of these aircraft look like eye candy, bro, and this is like one of them. The food model, like I said, could be better, but definitely not the worst I've seen in this community. I feel like this is the segment where they have the most potential to improve upon, basically. The flight also ended at this resort that was also a treat to check out, and to be honest, it was kind of unexpected. Like, I do remember they told me there was going to be a resort, but I didn't know it was going to be that well made, right? Like, it had these modern housing units that had spectacular details, and the entire resort was just lit, bro. Like, holy shit, I also had fun at the end of the flight just checking out that place. I would definitely recommend this airline to everyone watching, and like I said, the Roblox group link will be down in the description, so please go check them out. Highly recommend this flight and the airline, you know what I'm saying. And overall, like I said, I feel like this airline deserves an 8 or 9 out of 10 in my book, and it was just a joy to just go on this flight. So thanks to the Jet2 Airline staff team for inviting me here, especially Jacko. Shout out to my boy. And I know this video isn't usually edited like my normal vids, like how I usually do it for my channel, but I just have a lot of shit to attend to in real life, and from now on forwards, this will most likely be like the backbone editing style of my channel and how my videos will be released, since my old editing form kind of it took a lot of time. It would take me well over like, I'll say on average 3 hours just to sit through it and just edit it until it's done without doing thumbnail, description, any of that, and this will only take me like maybe half of that. So that's the major reason why I'm gonna edit my videos like this, because like I said, I have a lot of things to do in real life, but I still want to push out content for you guys. I don't want to go inactive no more, so there's that. And thank you guys for watching. Please like and hit the subscribe button, and I hope you guys will keep watching the video until the end. So enjoy the background music I have prepared without me talking if my voice is annoying. So until next time, this is Eclipse Down Bad, and I'm out. Peace.
calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. I guess I see the things that they be wishing on me. I hope I got some sisters that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, she was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back sometimes I won't, yeah. I feel good sometimes I don't, yeah. I finesse on with the road, yeah. Michael